Hey, audio, this beat too hard.
One last one.
This is the last one?
Yeah. So what we have here, what I was explaining earlier, is the spare ribs. I evenly season them with my choice of seasonings. I always cook it where you don't really need any sauce. You can eat it without sauce. I love that.
Dry rub.
Yes. This is a
Miami staple.
Miami staple.
That's a Miami dish right there. But I got to try him.
Everything is natural. Only use salt and pepper. All the juices are natural, 100% natural. Pineapple juice, lemon juice,
Okay.
And tomato juice.
Okay. Different
Everything 100%. I only use salt and pepper.
Wow.
The peanuts.
Bust them things open up. Bust the top open, man.
I see it on top of
I
corn.
see a piece of corn. Explain that to the people. I'm making a mess on the table. It's fine. Food is supposed to make a mess. All right, Mike. What we talking about, man?
We were talking about barbecue.
Done the
Two
right way.
dudes. There's two dudes I know about. My big bro, Terrell McGill,
Okay.
and GVO. Stamp them two right there, man. Y'all come shop with those two right there, man. GVO. Good vibes on.
That spice kicking in.
Kicking in, but you feel me? My allergy go to acting up. I can't stop though. Once you gotta feed the fire, you gotta just keep going, bro. From Miami, so I got to try him to see if bro know something. You know what I'm saying? Good vibes only, you know. We're gonna let y'all know how he got this a lot of conch in here too. You know, a lot of people be stingy with their conch. Especially
You
with
getting a full service.
Right. It look fresh too. Let me try him right now. I want everything in one scoop. Let you know right now.
That's him. That's him. That's him.
Listen. The conch really melts in your mouth like chocolate. Like it's so tender. G. On gang, homie. On gang, folks. I'm gonna put him down.
Hey, what's up?
Hello, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Audio Jones. I'm here with my guy
Listen with Lacoste Poppy Mike D, man.
and with the world famous.
Yeah, this D-boy.
And right now we're sitting over here in, would it be correct to consider this Carroll City? Carroll City, yes, sir. And we're sitting at your location where they can get some of the best barbecue in the city. You want to go ahead and let them know where we at?
Yeah, we right here behind Crestview Elementary, 18701 Northwest 23rd Ave. This is where Go Down's at. Sometimes I'm catering, and most of the time I'm here.
Exactly. Where you can get, as you guys can see, good vibes only barbecue, baby. Some of the best ribs, chicken, you name fish,
shrimp, lobster.
Let 'em know.
We all across the board. Cook salad, banana pudding, we all across the board. Brisket, whatever.
Yeah, my Mike was telling me, he said, man, he got some banana pudding. I myself have never had banana pudding, unfortunately.
See, I gotta take your black card away. How you never have banana pudding?
He gotta take his
I think
card
it's-
away.
I gotta take it away,
Yeah,
bro.
take my black card away,
I gotta
guys.
take it.
I'm only half, so you taking about the whole thing.
Right. So now you're only 10%.
Nah, I'm a texture guy, so when I looked at it, I don't like soft, mushy things.
Okay.
Wait, pause. Yes. All right. This interview.
Oh, mushy thing. Okay. I mean, what?
This interview's going left already.
I love that.
All right. So, hey man, first of all, before we start off, I want to give you your flowers. When I see entrepreneurship, I admire it. Not only admire it, I champion it. I think it's one of the scariest, one of the hardest things to do. I mean, you look at all the greats, and it takes a special individual to to take the risk, to take the chance and say, I'm not gonna work for nobody?
I mean, cause you're right. You're taking a chance out there to make your own money. So you got to think for yourself. And a lot of people, is afraid to go out there on that ledge and really risk it all. You know what I'm saying? But you're doing that right now. You're making a way.
And also, a lot of this is learning as you go. So
That's the whole journey.
That's a
Life.
big deal right there for me.
That's the major part of. That's the biggest part of the journey is we gonna get some shit wrong,
Right.
but we gonna learn from it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I think you learn that as a child. You're going to fall, get back up, dust yourself off, and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Better believe it.
Right.
So again, we want to give you your flowers. We appreciate you taking the time, and
Right. Thank you,
I know you're a busy man. We heard it be jumping over here. We had to come over here extra early, so we can actually get you to sit down because we know you behind
Right. We got a
that
couple questions
grill,
for you.
making it happen. So we got a couple of questions. We're gonna let my co-host Mike D jump into it.
So, I mean, obviously, you know what I'm saying? You probably got your customers jumping, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead on. Cut those calls.
Hey, how you
I know how it goes.
I'm okay.
But mine be making right now for you, know what I'm saying?
Yes, I'm cooking today. You could come at like 12:15.
Look at that business going on.
Business.
Oh, ribs, chicken, conch salad, banana pudding.
Let them know.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna turn that off. I ain't gonna do that.
No, it's all good. It's all good. This organic. This natural. Like we ain't gonna, and we not stopping no money.
Right, we're not stopping that. We need that money.
Yeah, exactly.
For obvious reasons. I mean, obvious we know good vibes only, but does the GVO have any sentimental value for you?
It does. I'm a energy type person.
Right,
Right. Now at this point in my life, so good vibes only. I live, I breathe, I try to just be that. You feel what I'm saying?
Straight up. Because if you keep good vibes around you, it's gonna come to you. It's gonna be right. Yeah.
That's all good. Hey, as y'all can see, the food in high demand, man. You better get over here and get you a plate.
Right.
No problem. It's everything is the same. Regular barbecue chicken, regular barbecue rib.
One of our first questions was when I was made privy to you was GVO. Obviously, I'm sitting here in front of the sign. And I said that makes sense now. Good vibes only. So that's your mantra. That's what you live by. Like, hey, this is only good vibes is allowed in my vicinity. I love that.
Yeah, good vibes intertwined with food. To me, heavy because when you take a female out, what you trying to do?
You gotta
Bring out the good vibes or something over some food. Even dealing with a funeral or something like that. It's unfortunate, but a good meal behind it, it bring out some type of good feeling or good vibe. Or,
That's awesome. I love the fact that you made the point that even in a space where there's sorrow and mourning, we use food to bring us together. We use food to be like it's comfort. That's where we get comfort food from. So that's amazing, man. I love the mantra. I definitely will be a frequent visitor of GVO BBQ, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
So all right, not to be cliche, but how did you start cooking?
Growing up, my brother, he used to always, host friends, always have friends at the house. He'll be playing music and stuff like that. And for some reason, I always ended up being a designated cook. I always ended up being on the little grill. D-boy cook some sausage right quick, cook some chicken right quick. I guess the little brother, I guess that was my role. And, and I just always ended up cooking for everybody. So, it became, hey, why you don't make money off this?
You doing it already?
So,
yeah.
Brought it to life, that's it.
So really, you got your older brother to thank for bringing it out.
Yeah, most definitely.
So, so no schooling, is all self-taught. Did it come from somewhere? Was somebody over you saying, hey man, you should do it like this, you do it like this, maybe?
Or was it natural?
Where the skills come from?
So, with me, mainly, the main source of how I do what I do is making mistakes and being taught about. If by me being a designated cook for all those guys in our neighborhood, with a whole bunch of real guys, they're gonna tell you like it is. So if I'm producing some garbage, they're gonna let me know. And you know, I'm a prideful person, so I strayed away from that. People laughing at me and all that, so I made sure I did it right. And people started, you know, looking at me a different way, like, hold on, bro, why you don't sell that? Mistakes taught me.
You mentioned you learned from making mistakes.
Yeah.
A lot of us do.
Man, as a fellow entrepreneur, I'm not gonna lie, like that's like my philosophy. Like, you only gonna figure this out through failure. What to do, what not to do, when to do it. Man, I should have jumped out and did this faster. So I think that's excellent, and that awareness, man, I applaud you for that, because some people too scared to move.
Yeah.
So what's the signature dish? That's what I do.
Right. What's that your part?
So pretty much anything that go on the grill. Consistently, what I'm always cooking is ribs. But pretty much I'm all over the place. I go from brisket to a snapper. But my main thing that I cook more is my ribs.
That's what got them pulling up.
Yeah.
It's them ribs.
Yeah.
That what you take pride in right there. You smiling about the ribs. Yeah, straight up. Straight up.
So, is it more about the technique of how you cook the ribs? Do you use any special sauces, special blends? I'm not asking for your secrets, but
what sets you apart though? You know what I'm saying?
It's everything about the whole process of it. So it's not just seasoning, it's not just cooking it right, it's the whole process. Like even with cleaning it, you know, taking the membrane off and all of that. So it's a whole process. And you got to step by step, all the way to the finish.
see them gems right there. Y'all,
Right.
y'all don't steal. Y'all don't steal.
Right.
What's the future for GVO? I know you're in a style where you can pull up and get it, pull up and get your plate. Do you ever think about franchising, or do you ever think about what's the plans for your brand?
So expanding is one of them, like a major one. But you know, as today, where I stand today, I'm growing. I'm at the house. I will pull out. I do caterings here and there. I do want storefronts. I do want multiple businesses, restaurants in different cities, different states. But you know, it's as I go.
It's a process. It's a process, step by step. So scaling is in the plan. Oh, amazing.
Okay, so how old is the company?
This been going for like 7 years now.
7 years?
Yeah, about 7 years.
The company 7 years?
Yeah.
It was made perfect to me that what makes you unique is that you have a story to tell. You have a journey.
Right.
Yeah.
We all have one. We all have our own shoes to walk in. You know what I'm saying? And I have my story, you feel me? You got your story. So, you know what I'm saying? If people really want to know, like, you know what I'm saying, what's your story? So, if you sit back and tell us what life was like growing up for you in the 90s in Miami?
You know, it was pretty hard for me. I'm adopted, so that changed a lot of things. That separated me from a lot of other
What
people.
age?
Infant. Out the gate, don't know nobody.
What happened to your parents, bro?
I don't
mind me
know.
asking.
Yeah, I don't even know who they is. I don't know what their first name, last name, none of that.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
So my perspective of life, and I can relate with you, but it's still gonna be that difference.
Mm-hmm.
You understand that support system?
Right, bro.
I don't know where I came from, who I look like, shit like that. So my perspective of growing up in life, you know, it's gonna be a little different than yours. And plus it put a little more strain on my journey. So, you know, if I sat here, I couldn't tell you everything in this little bit of time. But just knowing from day one, my cause was dealt crazy.
I already know, bro. You miss, like, bro, like we both got our stories, like, but I know what it feels like to be in a home in Christmas with my parents, you know what I'm saying, with them as a child. And, dog, your story, bro, I respect you and your story 100 times more from that fact than what you just told me, bro.
Yeah.
Like, straight up, bro. Like, know what I'm saying? Shit, bro.
I appreciate you even acknowledging and just, you know, you could think about it a little bit, but boy, them some crazy steps I had to take to even get to this point. You know what I'm
Right, so you
saying?
didn't have a father to cheer you on doing nothing you had. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie though.
Not even financial support, just guidance, just, you know, being able to tell me what time it is. So when I tell you I've learned from mistakes, that's beyond food. That's the lifestyle as well.
So I know in Miami, bro, in the 90s, bro, drugs ran rampant around here. Drugs and gun violence, bro. Like, so would you say you took part in that part of Miami, or was you more so athletic? Like, what part of the Miami you took?
I wasn't athletic at all.
Nah, bro, you want don't tell me that. We played football around here, bro.
Yeah, we did. You know, we played sandlot.
Right,
You know,
show
shit
up,
like
tackle,
that.
all that.
Again, just my situation of growing up, I was in the house a lot.
Okay.
So, you know, the athletic part, you know, I was deprived. I could be something. I even got a little shape, you know, with my genes or whatever. Wherever I come from, you know, they blessed me with a little shape.
Right.
I can work out good. I be looking good, you know. But I'm not.
Decent right now. You straight.
I'm not on that. My son actually run football.
Right.
So he probably, you know, got my little genes and whatever. He doing his thing. But as far as me, I wouldn't know because I was in the house a lot. I was forced to be in the crib a lot.
So what age did you step out there?
I stepped out there probably like, but see, this the catch. My brothers, who I grew up around,
Your foster?
them people, man, my foster family, they was out there. They out there in the streets. They move around. They, you know, I'm hearing everything. I'm seeing everything.
They got a name out here.
Yeah, I got players around me. Yeah.
Straight up.
Whole bunch of players around me. But I wasn't really in the field as of yet in my earlier days. You know, I came out probably like 17, something like that.
Okay. Early 2000s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
so
when I came out.
So when you came out, like, what was you doing out here? If you don't mind answering the question.
You know, I'm not the working type, and I'm still not the working type.
You see that?
Yeah.
But not for nobody.
Yeah. I mean, I would work, but my mindset is, you know, on the flow, not clean the flow.
Right.
So that's my mentality, and that always been my mentality. But you know,
Sound like
I was around that shit. That street life, pistols, dope, a whole bunch of money, but brothers bring women through. I was around that shit. I seen it. I would say that, you know, I dibbled and dabbled, you know, but I'm at this chapter now.
Of course. So we was talking yesterday, and you mentioned that you did some time.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. Like, you know, case or what was you charged with? The time, sentence?
So, you know, I was focused and established in this world that I was doing my own thing. And I had a cousin of mine, you know, that was his world of what I was charged with. And for 2 years, he kept, you know,
What you was charged with?
conspiracy to defraud the government.
Straight up. I ain't gonna even lie. I don't even blame you, bro. I don't blame, bro. The government, they got it. They off bread right now. Shit. Well, how much billions going over there? Them people over there,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
My bad. Keep going, bro.
They printed. But I had my own little thing going on, and I had my cousin. That was his world, and you know, he kept saying like, "Hey, man, it's free money, bro. Get you some bread.
Free bands. You hear me?
Shit, 2-3 months, get you about 50,000 right quick. Just try it.
Right.
Just try it."
Right.
So you know,
She came with a sentence.
2 years passed. Both years I knocked it down. The third year I say, "Let me see what cuz talking about."
Right.
Same year I got banned.
So you pick it up.
Same year I got banned. So that was a lesson in itself. You know what I'm saying? That I got from that. And
Okay, hold on, time out. Wait. How you got banned though? Like, what was that? Like, did you, cause you defraud the government when you going into a store swiping or?
nah. I wasn't. Yeah, I don't knock what that swiping and going to stores, but you know I'm better than that.
Okay.
My hustle was, you know, I was selling dependents.
Dependents like income tax?
Income tax. What make your income tax go higher?
Like a child.
Yeah,
You
you
pay
put a
anything-
X on that.
Right.
So I was riding around dropping off 200 in this shop, 200 in that
200
shop.
kids or
Yeah.
dependents. Bro, how you getting these dependents, bro?
You know, just knowing, just affiliation. I had more than that, but you know, it is what it is. But my thing was shit. I'm gonna give y'all these. I want this off it.
Right.
I'm gonna give y'all these. I want this off it. You know.
Yeah, right.
And what happened is I ran into a well, a spider well. One of those shots was fucked up.
They were being watched
Or
already.
probably already fucked, you know, being watched and all that. So you know, they got banned, and it just trickled on down.
Right, right.
You feel me how that goes?
Okay, so
I was told on.
you was told that. That's how happy you was.
But the moral of the story is you always had an entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah.
Right.
You just had to figure out the legal way to do it.
Yeah.
So, what they charge you with? I mean, not charge, but how much time did you catch?
They gave me 54 months.
54 months?
Yeah. I had to sit in there, what? About 36 months of that. 36, somewhere, 36 to 40 months, somewhere in there. They had a program called RDOT. You know, you take that program, they'll take a year off your sentence or whatever. So I took that program, it took a year off, and I came on home.
Okay. You had any probation, anything like that?
Yeah, I had 3 years of probation. I actually get off probation in 2 days.
Straight up, bro. Straight up. Bro, you did probation clean?
Yeah.
All the
Well,
way?
I had a small hiccup fucking with this food, and probably like a month or two after I came home from my bed, I had a hiccup fucking with this food. I was in the halfway house, and I was trying to pump this shit up, and they seen it, and they was like, hey, you can't run a business, and they went and investigated and all that. Next thing I know, they picked me up behind it.
You can't run it. What do you mean you can't run it?
In the halfway house, they had their rules where you have to work for somebody. You cannot work for yourself.
That's crazy.
All type of rules and little stipulations of how the halfway house ran. So I had to play by their rules. You know? And part of their rules was don't run your own business. And I was hard-headed, and I still tried. I got my ass down.
See,
But
that's
they spared me though, cause I stayed in for like 3 months and they sent me back home. It just I had that microscope on me until I left the habit.
Right.
I couldn't even dibble and down with that food shit no more.
see that's crazy because it's like I'm coming back into society to become part of the economy, but you don't want me to do it right now.
And do it right. And do it the right way. I ain't
Yeah.
selling dope. I ain't
And you're gonna punish me for it.
Yeah.
Right, right.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
It does when you know the government, when you know the government wants everyone to pay taxes. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though you have
So
your
you gotta
own,
let me make the money so I can pay the tax.
I didn't want you to work for them. Like, work for me, pay me taxes, and then pay the halfway house, and then go. That's how that goes. See, a lot of people don't know when you be in the clutch of that system, anything halfway home, probation, you always have 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
Right now we're doing something special. This is the fun part of the show. This is called the Miami Hot Seat. Hot.
This is the Miami Hot Seat, man. You got to know these questions if you from Dade County. If you're an original, if you raised in Dade, made up the street, you gonna know these questions, man. We got 5 of them, man. We gonna ask you. I'm asking you 5 questions, man. You got a couple seconds to get these things right, man. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, man. We'll get right into it, man. Rick Ross' first album name.
Hustling.
Ah, no.
You know
man,
what?
that's the
That
first-
was my answer.
Hold on.
That was my answer.
That was the first song.
That was the
Port of
first.
Miami.
Port of Miami.
Damn.
Come on, man. Tie it up. Let's go, man. Let's get the
Lord
thing
have
right
mercy.
now. Come on, now.
But see,
That was my answer. That was
I want to hear
You
it.
right,
Hustling,
you
bro.
right, you right.
wrong.
Let's
I
go,
was
man.
wrong, too.
Question number 2, bro. Who came first, Two Live Crew or Poison Clan?
Two Live Crew.
Straight up, Uncle Luke came before everything, man. I don't even know about them people, man. Hey, Candy Lady sold frozen juice called what?
Frozen Cubs.
Straight up, man.
All the ice cups.
Hello, production. What? Frozen cup. We got frozen cup, not ice cup, man. Let's keep it moving, man. What year was Hurricane Andrew?
I don't know that one.
You don't know
95?
95. Oh man, I don't think he from Dade. No,
I
I
don't
remember
know that.
92.
Yeah, it was,
It was
something.
1992. Come on, you need to know that one.
I was here for it though.
You was here for it. You was here now. Okay, last question, man. So far, you got 3 out of 4. No, you got 2 out of 2 so far. All right, last one, man. You gotta redeem yourself now. Is Miami a city or county?
City.
City? Nah, man. Miami Dade County.
See, this one I'm still in
Nah,
the air
we got
about it.
Now, let me break this down to you now. This is how Miami goes. It's Miami-Dade County. Within Miami-Dade County, we got small cities. We got the city of Miami. We got Miami Lakes. We got North Miami Beach. We got North Miami, Miami Gardens, South Miami, North Bay Village, Opelika. But all these still Miami though. Is Aventura not Miami?
I don't know, but when you out of town, you gonna be Miami's a city.
No, Miami's the county. Because I could be from Opelika and tell the people I'm from Miami. Is that true?
They're gonna correct us in the comments.
No, I'm telling you, this is what it is, man. Miami-Dade County.
Hey, well, y'all got me, but shit, I bet I'm a Miami nigga.
Straight up,
You're an official
You're
Miami.
an official, man. You just don't know your history, man. We gonna learn it, though. We gonna learn you.
I be so in tune to what I got going on.
Straight up, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad we had you live on Rebel Talk with us, man. You know what I'm saying? We signing out, man. It might be Lacoste Poppy.
Yes, sir. D-boy.
Lacoste Poppy might be, man. We signing out with our boy GVO D-boy right here, man. Rebel Talk, you know what it is, man.
Don't be mad, but do it again.